What a creature we are reviewing today. Insanity. You've seen it by the thumbnail. You've seen it by the title. We're reviewing the great Aolenus today. Can you believe it? Oh my god. If you enjoy these type of videos, make sure you leave a like right now. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed. We are 20 subscribers, less than 20 subscribers away from 300 subscribers. Let's try to hit 300 and hopefully 1,000 by the end of the year. But I'm so ready. Aolenus. This is a very important creature, very special creature. Oh, my camera is up there. This is gonna be great. This is amazing. The Aolenus is a large carnivore flying creature. It has 3,500 health, 380 damage. It does. It flies pretty fast, but not the fastest flyers. But it does fly pretty fast. You'll see what I mean when I get into it. It takes 38 minutes to grow. It's 3,350 weight, and this thing is a fiery bird. It looks like a phoenix. Looks like a giant phoenix, and it does have fire attacks. It burns, it block burn, block bleeds, iron stomach, quick recovery it has as well, and has volcanic. It can also grab people. That's about it. It's a very simple as creature, but what it lacks for all this, you know, speciality, whatever, it's a very rare creature, and it's a very expensive creature. It's a badger world creature. I believe at the time of this recording, this creature is currently going for like 300,000 mush, 230,000 mush, something like that, 250,000 mush. Very expensive. Let's get right into it. Oh my god, what is this? Why are people just saying locked? Is it saying locked because it's like someone young and I'm not allowed to, like if you're older, you're not allowed to talk? I guess it's kind of cool, you know, so you know someone's talking, but you just know they're not of the same age. Okay, we can close that. Already, we are here. Let's make sure we have people in the server. We have a bunch of people in the server. Okay, good. As you see, it starts off a little turkey-ish, a little bit, you know, a little turkey-ish. That's his aggro, beautiful. This is his cower. Just submits and lays down there. See his call? It's like an eagle. Sounds like it sounds like more like a hawk, to be honest. But from my experience, this is one of my favorite creatures, right? There's a lot of history and story of this creature. The first time I saw this creature, I was very new to the game, and I saw this giant, majestic bird soaring through the sky, and I'm like, oh my god, that looks, and I think the design it had looked fiery or something, I don't know. And I saw it flying through the sky, beautiful, majestic, huge, and I'm like, whoa, what is that? I need to get that. And then one of my friends got it for me before, and it's been one of my favorite creatures ever since. The Aolenus. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let's see how people interact with a baby Aolenus. People do know, and you know, they realize what this creature is, how interesting this creature is, and how, you know, powerful this creature is. It's a very strong creature, but it also, it's kind of light, you know what I mean? It's kind of light. Something up there. With this creature, it is best to be used gliding. Not like this. You don't ever want to be this when you're an Aolenus. You will lose all your stamina. Press F and glide through the sky. And this is how I actually saw the first Aolenus. It was just gliding through the sky. Oh my days. Why is Oasis filled to the brim? This is the most packed Oasis I think I've ever seen. Look at this. Whoa. Whoa. Why is it packed? There's little insect guys here. Carrot chap or something. Oh, people are hurting certain things or killing certain things. Is that guy gonna go berserk on everyone? I don't know. I'm not gonna be here for it. It's causing so much noise. It's all locked as well. I don't know what's going on. They're yelling. My days. Oh my god. Okay, that's way too loud. I think the chain reaction got set off. Voices being loud. Are there just a lot of people here as well? Why are they're on smoke? Why are they on smoke like this? They're like the Nazguls. Yeah, take your big ass down here. Oh my god. I'm gonna die from my bleeds. Oh my god. I guess, I mean, it kind of makes sense. That guy was already kind of upset that someone was there to begin with. You know what I mean? And I have my reindeer and horn, so I could just fly faster and better. I don't want to really deal with it, you know. But goddamn, okay. Well, as you saw, people see an Aolenus and they want to bite it. Frigaboa. That guy absolutely wants to bite me. I can tell. Baby Aolenus. Yeah. Why can't I see these? Yeah. I think those are actually people I can't talk to. Okay. So Kuvuk doesn't like me. Wants me dead. They believe a Kuvuk is a death gotcha creature compared to the Aolenus. That's a death gotcha creature that you got your respect. Okay, we've seen what life is like as a baby. We know what life is like. Life is difficult. But as a giant bird, look at that. Flies pretty fast. You're just gliding as well. The mobility in the air, that's what you're looking at. Turn around. We're just doing circles in the sky. I'm trying to turn around and then... Oh. Okay, I landed here. When you take off with the spacebar, that's how it's going to be. It's going to be not that fast. You want to press F. Ooh, an Lotus. So I glimmered out. I just don't want to lag around these parts. Look at that. Oh my god. Too many people. Something was going after something else. I was a baby and I couldn't turn around and fight that Kuvuk, but the Kuvuk was biting me for crazy because I was small. But this is what I mean. This creature is... I always mistake the size of the creature. I always think it's smaller than it actually is. Especially when I'm landing. It's weird. I land and I think I'm going to hit the ground way... Like, I thought I was going to hit the ground way later. Because I'm smaller. But I'm pretty massive. I mean, I think I am tier 5, right? No, I'm tier 4. So I still think I'm pretty massive. I think I might be one of the biggest tier 4s. Aolenus just feels like that, massive creature. Especially when it's flying around. It's so majestic, the way its wings move. Like, it really, this creature might be aurored out to the max. Because it really is majestic and it feels rare and it feels like there's a premium creature flying around right now. It really does feel like that. Especially when you're just flying around the areas. Now, someone in the comment section did say, I don't go to certain areas. Let's go to certain areas. There's a reason why I don't take my creature to certain parts that are unexplored. There's only a few places I visit. It happens to be that those few places that I visit are also the few places where people are and the interactions are. I can go around to these places, but I really won't find anyone there. I could take a swing by them just to see, if anyone is there, but usually these places are quite empty. This is definitely one of those creatures where you just get to enjoy the stream. You get to enjoy the riding the wind currents. And what I like to do personally is I get up really high, and I get up even higher than that actually. Not too high that people can't see you, what I mean? You can still see people. But you just ride the wind. You just ride the wind. It's like you're in a little trance. It's three little things wiggling around. And you have a good sight on what's below you. And when people notice what's flying up, some people might even join you in the glide. But it's just it's very pretty. Not to mention strong. And Aolenus is still nothing, you don't want to mess with. There's some creatures that are, unfortunately when you're big, other big creatures want to go for you. Okay, this is another place that I don't often visit here. I actually do visit this quite often actually. I don't know why I said that. But maybe not as frequent as the other places. But I will be going to the other places as well. As you can see, just barren. A lot of at least in this server, there's a lot of people in Oasis. Some people don't like playing in public servers. But there are different varieties. If people are spread around everywhere, that's a good server. That's a really good server. I heard a creature. I don't know. It's a good server because people aren't just locked up in Oasis. If you have a server where everyone's in Oasis and everyone else is empty, bad server. It's not really a good server. You want to have a server with a little diversity everywhere in the world. And something about Oasis just feels like, everyone wants to be there. There's also the hardcore realm now, which new players get to enjoy with its danger levels, but also it's a new map, to explore. I feel like they could absolutely enhance the map here. They did a redesign for the mountains. I hope, and I think they probably are, going to redesign every single area to make it even cooler and better. And I hope they do. Because, yeah, that'd be nice. Well, we do have someone here. That's an NPC. That doesn't look like an NPC. That looks like a Pierre. That's not an NPC. What are you doing down there, little one? You good? Nah, I don't want to just go kill that little creature. If I want to fight a creature, I want it to be a stronger creature than that. Okay, so yeah, we found one person here in the swamp area. See something? It's only children here. Goodness. It's only children. What am I doing here? Now, that's precisely why I go to certain areas where there's a higher % chance that someone might be there. And one place that I don't visit often is this mountain area, which has been redesigned and is very beautiful, very pretty. Oh yeah, got all of that. Alright, let's catch altitude real quick. Even more altitude. Let me catch. And now let's catch a vibe real quick. Let's head inside the mountain. Oh, there's another creature here. There we go. Who knows who's hidden inside the mountains? Let's see. Oh yeah, hovering through this giant room for kaijus. Let's see what else is in here. The lack of people in here is unnerving. It feels like a vacant mountain. Maybe everything's just well hidden. Who knows? Things can feel well hidden. And this is one thing that if I didn't have this or this, that I'd be very upset at. I'm gonna flap my wings. I'm just gonna fly around flapping. And I'll sprint too. That's getting melted. If you look at my stamina, I can only do that for so long before I need to do this again. And really, it does feel like it's getting melted. At least it's increasing fast with this glide regen, 33%. This is insane, by the way. 32%, crazy. Mesa's a place I often frequent because Mesa at least has something. This is also a nice place. This is like kind of like the old area for, you know, for this. Oh, there's a creature here. Next creature I'm seeing, I'm killing. I made my mind up. Next creature I'm seeing, I'm killing. I've made my mind up. Who's the unfortunate creature? The Kuvuks are here as well. The Kuvuk, it said the Kuvuk can kill me, but we gotta get revenge. Oh my god. Was that a baby Kuvuk or was that a small Kuvuk? That didn't seem like the big Kuvuks I saw earlier. So that was just me getting revenge on the children. The ancestors of the fallen. Oh, there's the actual Kuvuk. There's the actual Kuvuk. There's the actual Kuvuk coming for me. Oh yeah. Let me catch that vibe. It's gonna catch up to me. I need to make it not a fight in the air. How do I do that? How do I make it not a fight in the air? Of course. Mountains. Where is it? There it is. I might get a jump on it. I might get a jump on it. Yeah, there we go. Follow me, pal. Follow me into the mountains. Follow me into the mountains. Why is it not following me into the mountains? Smart. That baby Kuvuk's following it too. I could do without the extra bleed. It's trying to gain damage. Yeah. Make sure I'm not getting jumped from behind. Come on, pal. I think it does more damage. But it's okay. It's okay. I gotta be a better flyer. Oh my god. I was so focused in. That's what happens. That's what happens. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Look at that little baby out there. You gonna wait for no one. You waiting for nobody. Nobody going home. Nobody coming home to you. Nobody coming home to you. Unfortunate. I gotta get rid of these bleeds. Holy hell. Aolenus got that smoke. Got that danger. All I'm saying is, like, you gotta know your surroundings. I hit the guy face. Good maneuverability in the air, right? Good maneuverability in the air. You got the damage to back it up. You got the damage to back it up. You put burns on them, which you know I love burns. And if I had pig lanterns, then it'd be even more burns on them, right? And yeah, you can walk him down. You can absolutely walk him down. Absolutely walk him down. And remember, I got that volcanic right here, right here. What does a volcanic do? Let's learn us something. You take no damage from lava during summer and drought, increase healing and decrease the losses. Okay. So that means when the world is at its end, I'm not at my end. Alan's coming out here, baby. That guy came back as a Sark? Are you crazy? Oh my god, there's no way he came back as a Sark. That's how the world works. That's how the world works. You can't think everything's for you, you know what I mean? That's how the world works. You killed me when I was a baby, I killed your baby, then I killed you. Sure, no one's behind me. You know, you're so focused. You gotta make sure someone's above or behind you. You gotta make sure. Come on, take the peace treaty. Take the peace treaty. We move on our different ways and our different paths. Yeah. And that is how we extinguish the heart of our enemies. That is how we solidify their magma. They cannot know what pain they've caused, only the pain they... Do you not know anything of love? Well, for battling each other in violence, and you gauge your value based on your strength. Do you not know strength is holding back? Do you not know strength is thinking? Thinking before you do something unavoidable. You have caused death in your family. because of the way you think that you have caused your own death. Because of the way you think that you have become a burden for those you care for you cannot put your violence away for strength. Alright, so yeah, that's why I frequent different areas. That's why I frequent different areas, because sometimes you just can't get what you need from, you know, oh shit, a burrito. You can't get what you need from certain areas, certain places in the map that you don't want to explore or visit. That's why you have places like this. Now, a good thing about the Aolenus is, I mean, for gameplay and stats, you know, it doesn't have a lot of crazy things. It's a simple creature. Simple creature. Look at, I mean, look at those wings. Oh my god, look at those wings. Oh my god. Look at the face. So well designed. So well. I wouldn't even say this creature needs a redesign, if I'm being honest with you. But if it ever got a redesign, it'd probably look even fucking cooler. You know what I mean? It'd look even cooler. Excuse my language. It'd look even better. But I don't think that's possible because it looks so perfect right now. I really do like it. And it's not just a bias thing. You know, I have a history with this creature, but bias aside, I think anyone would look at this creature and be like, yeah, I'd want that creature. You know, I'd want that creature. Just like I did before I knew what it was. I saw it, I'm like, wow, I'd love that creature. But yeah. I think we know everything we need to know about this creature, from its danger level to its gameplay and stats, what it has. And its aura. If anything, why don't we go kill that thing? As a last little memento to its power, to its grace, and to the things that it lacks, which is stamina. Stamina, maybe. There's a weight issue, but I don't know. I feel like increasing a little bit of its weight might make it even maybe tip over the edge a little bit. But it does have a pretty weird weight. 3350 or something like that. Zachary Toy. Apologize, you had to be the catalyst of the end. But now you are dead. Gara Warden. Where are you running to? Or a Parahexilian. What is a Parahexilian doing? It makes sense that it's doing something. But what is it doing? See, just like how crazy beautiful that creature looks. Imagine you didn't have many creatures, and you saw this creature, and you thought, wow, that's a beautiful creature. Is it after me? It is after me. I think Para weighs more than I do. But you know what it is? It is one of the slowest creatures you will ever see on the face of the earth, or the face of SONARIA. I guess the video's not ending just yet, you know? It doesn't realize how slow it is, I don't think. Even though I'm just going up, I'm about to beat it. Just like this. It will never catch me. Now, I don't know how much stronger it is than I, but you know what? If it wants to be taken on a battle, I'll let it be taken on a battle. Why can't I hit it? Oh my god. Oh my god. What do you think I am? I'm the Firebird. I'm the Firebird, bro! Oh my god. Who do you think I was? If I'm not the Aolenus, a bird of fire. Holy hell. It just beat his Parahexilian. The maneuverability in the air, you can't outmatch it. It's crazy. It's insane. That's the aura of this beautiful beast right here. And that's what I need you guys to realize. Because I think I know the damn rating. These are some big numbers here. We're finally getting to a creature that is fitting a lot of that category. You know what I mean? It kind of has it all. Its slowness is a little, it's holding it back a little bit. But let's get straight to the ratings, okay? Aura level for this creature. 9 out of 10. It is majestic. It is big. Wings are beautiful. There's something so beautiful and gorgeous about a phoenix. I mean, that I will say is bias. You know, my brand happens to be phoenixes, and Aolenus is the closest thing to a phoenix there. But even if I didn't like any of this, you cannot deny an Aolenus and how beautiful it looks as a creature. The aura of it, that it's this bird of fire. And that's not even considering that this creature might have a signature look that might be good. Like, for example, I never even do this. For example, if I load this in, beautiful. If I load this in, that's something else. I don't know. If I load this in, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Let me reset. Let's load this in. Is it the same thing? It's the same thing. Let's reset. Now let me get another signature look on this real quick. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Let's get exploding flames. Of course it's bugged. Of course it's bugged. Of course it's bugged. When I'm trying to show this. Of course it's bugged. Fuck it. You want to use one of those? Cool. Accept. There we go. Let's get exploding flames on here. Look at that. It's on fire. Imagine that thing soaring through the sky, and forget the fire. Forget the fire. Let's say you want a majestic creature like this floating through the sky. Let's get that. Let's say you want something else. Let's say you want love. Love pouring out from its wings. The bird of love, fiery love and passion. Let's say you want a bird and it's lightning coming off of that. Insane. You play Pokemon. You know what it's about. You know Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno. There's ice ones. There's things you can get. So for aura level, it's getting a 9 out of 10 from me. You can disagree with that heavy, but these are my opinions. There's a lot of other creatures that I think are so beautiful that deserve that kind of high rating, but 9 is a gameplay and stats. Now, as far as creatures go, Aolenus doesn't have the craziest kit, if I'm being completely honest with you. You know what I mean? It can only burn, it can block burns and bleeds, it has an iron stomach, which is pretty good, and has quick recovery. Now, just for those who don't know what quick recovery is, let's quickly diagnose it. When I'm heavily damaged, it boosts my health recovery. That's simply what it is. It's volcanic, and it can grab people. That's it. So, as far as like, even though the bleeds are good, I think the bleeds carry because it does 2.5 bleeds per bite, which is already an insane amount of bleed, or burn, sorry. Excuse me, burns. I already think that's an insane amount of burns. I don't think it's something crazy. And for Aolenus, for its kit, it fits it really well, but as far as kits go, maybe you could have a breath, I don't know. And I'd like to see maybe, you know, 1 or 2 extra abilities it could have, but I think it balances out because of what it has right now. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 when it comes to gameplay and stats, because 7, because it is not only just above average, but it's a premium. The amount of burns you can do, the fact that burns and bleeds don't really affect you like that, and also the fact that you can eat rotten food. You know, you can be fed regardless of what's going on. You can also grab people of a lower weight, just like you saw me do in this video, and it'll be very detrimental to them. So that's why I was getting 7 out of 10. Danger level. I mean, y'all, you saw how dangerous this creature is. There's some fights that didn't take, like that Sark. You just gotta know that thing, Sark, is really heavy and it bites for a lot. And it could stop me from flying. That's dangerous. When it comes to flying creatures and fighting, it turns around really well. It turns around really well, even compared to some of the bigger flyers as well. Hell, I think a Paraxylion's a huge creature, right? I think Para is huge. And Para, yeah, it's a huge creature. And I was as big as the Para. That's what I mean. Like it's like a huge creature. But Para, it's slow. It didn't have what it took. You know what I mean? And what it takes to succeed and be better. And Aolenus did, and it won. I would say danger level, you don't want to go against an Aolenus when it's coming out. 8 out of 10 for me, a very high score. It's a very strong creature. The fact that it can kill Kuvuks, kill Paraxylians, and the Para not only is double my weight, but it's double my health. So for sure that Para was not having it. So yeah, overall, now the overall rating for an Aolenus, alright? We had a 9 out of 10. We had a 7 out of 10. We have an 8 out of 10. I think it's only natural that this creature, an Aolenus, gets an 8.5 out of 10. Holy hell. Clap it up. 8.5 might be one of the highest ratings I've ever given a creature. And it makes complete sense for how cool an Aolenus is. And it's very rare. A lot of players won't have an Aolenus and won't be able to get one. You might be able to get a slot for it, but you won't be able to own one, especially with the prices high. And if you do get one, I hope you all do, you let me know how it is. For everyone who has an Aolenus, let me know how you like it. It's one of those birds that are, one of those creatures that are just, you keep, it's beautiful, you love it. You know, it's not the fastest of creatures per se, you know what I mean? But as you saw, it gets the job done. It's reliable, it's strong. 8.5 out of 10. If you agree with my rating, let me know down in the comment section below. If you disagree with my rating, also let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed. Subscribe right now and like this damn video. If you don't like this video, you're never gonna get any creatures you like. Actually, if you like right now, you're gonna get all the creatures you love. I don't, you know, sometimes you got a thread and sometimes you got also show support. So if you like this video, you'll get all the creatures you want. Absolutely. And turn that notification bell on so you know when I'm uploading my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.